Well, we're here outside again. Uh, just figured I needed to get out of the house since that's another way to avoid getting anything done. So it's always a plus in my books. Um, yeah, I don't know what to really talk about, but I figured I needed to say something. Um, yeah, I don't. In in a short timeline, everything is very good right now. If I don't think about tomorrow, I'm on the beach and in the sunshine, swimming in the ocean, um, eating good food, eating way too much sugar. Uh, really, everything is still sort of open to me. Um, so there's nothing bad that's happening today or tomorrow or even next week, probably. Um, I mean, there's ups and downs of the hood fan is plugged and had to be cleaned and things like that. But or I'm not eating enough protein and I'm eating way too many cookies and my sleep schedule is messed up from doing a course at 1 o'clock in the morning. Uh, but overall, life is good and fine and dandy. Um, but I definitely have lost maybe a sense of purpose. I don't know what it is. The small wins are not good enough and keep diminishing. Um, any achievement that I've gotten in the gym has um, kind of been negated as far as it just doesn't matter because I'm not as big as this person or I still need to get to um, this level or whatever it is. It like I said, it doesn't matter because even if I get there, there'll be some new hurdle, and so even that constant growth has somehow stopped being an achievement. Um, and I so last night I was walking, and this Russian woman stopped me and said that I was beautiful and like grunted at me because she didn't speak very good English, uh, which is very flattering. But it just like it didn't even penetrate. Like it didn't even register that like these are the things that I have been striving to achieve, and the recognition that you want people in the gym to notice, or you want people on the street to acknowledge whatever, right? And it's like it doesn't even matter that I got the goals that I was looking for, even though they were outlandish. Like it's not a realistic goal to want women to stop you in the street to tell you that you're attractive. Like that is not societally just like a normal goal or something to aspire to. And granted, I am not like at any kind of level where that's a realistic thing anyways, but yeah, the fact that even in these scenarios, I can still sort of completely blank from them and dismiss them and still sort of wake up in this like depressed, unachieved state. Uh, it has become a bit of a problem as far as where I'm at mentally and um, what I'm sort of struggling with now. And I've been looking at doing these other things, but but you have like unlimited learning potential and options available, and I'm still choosing to do nothing and just sort of like flounder here. And I don't know what to do about that either. Um, it is definitely something that I'm still having a really hard time with, and like even putting a resume together and looking for actual work or going to the universities and teaching English and like there's all of these things are available and I still am struggling to even try and get anywhere with that. Uh, and even even just like feeding myself has become like less and less meaningful just because there's no driver for it. So I have noticed that my like diet is struggling and the training is kind of up and down depending on like how much I'm eating just from injury and recovery side. Uh, so yeah, life is in the short term objectively good, and so I've switched to this long term existential crisis so that I can avoid feeling happy at any given moment. Uh, yeah, I don't know what it's gonna take for me to change what I'm trying to do or um, to start actually trying to achieve anything. Um, and I can't go to Buckingham Palace until July because they don't open the gardens until then, so I can't spread ashes until July. So I don't know where I'll end up in May. Maybe back in Bali. I have been kind of flip flopping on that just because I do want to make sure that I stay here. But there was just a stronger feeling of something there. And maybe that was completely imagined, but like just this, like, just more opportunity there, which is, again, I was only there for a few days. And so I don't know what that was even derived from. But just like the general interactions of even the local people that I sat down and chatted with that are business owners, or everybody's, maybe just because the English is better. I don't know what it is, but I definitely ran into way more people business minded and earning minded. So I felt more of a draw to be somewhere like that, and even considering going to Dubai and a couple other places just to kind of put myself more in a market that's supportive of that. But I need to stop eating cookies every day first before that happens. Um, yeah. Um, yeah, I don't. I don't like. Life is good, and at the same time, it is like increasingly harder to feel good, and I just feel I'm like grinding to a complete halt again, and I don't know how to resolve that. I also am going to take a break again from social media, like using it, just because I've just noticed the addiction, attention span, kind of like inability to sort of sit and think and write um, has been affected. I'm probably like way more susceptible to that just because I haven't been a consumer of any of that. And so you combine my lack of things to do with now a consumption of social media means that it's way easier for me to go down a rabbit hole of accomplishing absolutely nothing and just doom scrolling or whatever. Um, yeah, I don't know. One of these days I'll figure it out. I think I'm winning the lottery this week, maybe next week. I think this week actually. I think Lotto 649 is supposed to win. Be like an early birthday present. Win a few $1 million. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know if it'll let me. No, it won't. I was gonna show the beach, but it won't let me flip the script. So, anyways, I yeah, I don't have much to say. I'm still failing at life in every possible direction, but at least I have a tan. All right, well, that's all I got. Another day done. Have a good night. Bye.